Okay, everybody, I want to see if Trump is going to suffer any consequences from the investigations in New York State, the New York State AG and SDNY. Will he suffer any consequences from any investigations coming out of New York State? Will Trump suffer any consequences from the investigations coming out of New York State? New York versus Trump. What are going to be the results of those investigations coming out of New York? Yep. In the center, Two of Wands. Two of Wands. They are still looking into things. They are still looking into things in regards to his taxes. This card is actually talking about Russia too, which is kind of interesting. So they're looking at his taxes. They may be looking abroad at things that occurred abroad in regards to his taxes. Crossed by the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is a heavy burden. It's also about almost getting to the end of something that was long and arduous. They're trying to wrap things up, but they're still looking. There's still something that they're looking at. They're not quite ready to charge him with anything or come after him with anything. Underneath it all, in the subconscious, the Knight of Swords. In reverse, this is often about the law, but again, they're not quite ready. I'm getting that they're just not ready yet. In the past, Knight of Swords. Recklessness in the past. Let's see, above it all, the Four of Cups. That's the apathy card. That's the lack of emotion. It's also the contemplation card. I get a lot of unfinished business here that still needs to happen. Near future, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That's the Queen of Pentacles supports the accumulation of wealth. She supports any kind of wealth building activity. So, and it's in reverse. This also, I mean, she's looking right at a pentacle, so this could be something to do with his taxes. Somebody withdrawing support from him. This could be the banks withdrawing. I mean, a lot of banks a lot of people are refusing to do business with him too. In the near future, and there's going to be more of that. There's going to be banks have been closing his accounts and refusing to loan him money. That's what this is all about. Let's see. In the U position, the Five of Swords. There's the Jerk card. There's the winning at all costs, and it's reversed. So he still thinks he can get out of the tax thing. He really thinks he can win this. He thinks he can get around the tax thing. surrounding him. The Hermit. It's about retreat. It's also about investigation. There's investigation. So they're still investigating things. They're still looking into things before they go after him. But in the meantime, there's people that are moving away from him. There's business people who are refusing to do business with him. Money is support for his money-making ability is moving away in the near future. Hopes and fears. Yep, that's the Lover's card. There's that fear of the break in those contracts and those partnerships. So he's definitely going to be hurting financially, but I specifically want to know what's going to come out of the investigations in New York. Well, this is kind of telling me that he's losing his ability to make money. And then Eight of Swords in reverse. That's the jail card. I don't see him going to jail, but I mean, that's the jail card. He is definitely going to be charged with something related to his taxes. He is in big trouble with whatever is going on in New York. It has to do with, they're looking overseas right now at the moment. It's something to do with his ongoings overseas, but they're still looking into it. So it's going to be a while. But in the near future, people are pulling away from him. Businesses, banks, partnerships being dissolved. So he's already losing money here, losing the ability to make money. But he's going to be charged with something. He is definitely going to be charged, and this is telling me, and convicted too of something to do with his taxes. So yeah, New York's going to get him. New York is going to get Trump. Thanks, everybody.